Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at RID2015 Universe Legacy Strong Arm. I've never watched Robots in Disguise 2015, but I still think she looks pretty accurate to her on-screen appearance from what I've seen in images. I like the painted features. They have a lot of good attention to detail, especially in the face and on that chest there. Very good. I like the use of these shades of blue and white, and I like how it hasn't yellowed yet. So very good quality. In terms of accessories, this little light bar on the back comes detached in the box, so make sure to put that on when you're using her. And she has this little pistol, which personally, it just kind of looks like, it has the basic silhouette of a gun, but for me, it just kind of looks like a piece of plastic, especially clear plastic. And you can put it into her hand, and she can hold it like that. And I like to display her like that. In terms of articulation, she has an okay range of motion. She's got the basic hip swivel. She's got the legs, a good knee bend. Although because of how the feet are designed, it's really hard to get her into any dynamic poses without her immediately falling over, which I would say you're going to want to look out for. Her shoulder pads, what I would call them, are unique in her mold, and in that they can't be attached on the back of the backpack, and because of this, they kind of get in the way of some poses with her arms. So I would look out for that. Although recently, when I've tried posing her, I haven't really noticed that much of an issue with the shoulder pads. Her back. If we go to the backpack here, these door things can actually move on a bit of a hinge, on the double hinge joint. And with that, you can display them however you want. Personally, it doesn't really matter to me personally, I don't really care about the doors. I always just leave them in the standard position, which would be this. Yeah, you don't really need to worry about those. And I think with that, we can get into the transformation. So the first thing I like to do is swivel her hips around so that I don't forget later on. And then again, so I don't forget later on, you're going to want to pull this back section from the backpack. If you can get a grip on it, this is where moving those doors comes in handy, so you can actually hold on it and flip it out, because that's going to be important for her truck mode. And you're going to keep these shoulder pads up and then push the backpack out along with that, and you want to move it out and then pull the backpack back, pull back, and you want to push down on the backpack, and they're going to tab in right here, so you're going to want to right there and there, and that's the front of the truck, already looking pretty good. And for the arms, you really just turn it 90 degrees, line it up, and it just clips in pretty easily. For the legs, you're going to want to peg them in right here, and then these slots will open up, and from there you can put them in there. It's a pretty simple transformation when you really get into the weeds about it. And there we have already police car mode, which honestly looks pretty good. I like how this looks. I like how it feels. It's got, the wheels don't feel cheap. They roll I've noticed she rolls pretty well, although one thing I have noticed is that her chest kind of gets in the way of it rolling sometimes. Very subtle, Hasbro. Anyways, oh, yeah, that also happens. Sometimes the feet will fall off if you're not careful, so watch out for that. That's the one criticism I have of this mold, is that the feet are very weirdly engineered, and I don't like how they're engineered. And now, getting into the untransformation here, you can see it's a pretty simple. And then for the arms, you can just rotate them 90 degrees. Same with the shoulder pads, and then you just pull this up, and then back here you just push this piece back in and rotate, and then you rotate the hips, And finally, we have strong arm back in the robot mode. I think this is a pretty good figure. I wouldn't say this is the best, but from what we were given in terms of promotional material, this is definitely better than what a lot of us were expecting. Now, if you have a Walmart or a Target in your area, I've been seeing her in the back of the shelves on the Target and Walmart, so I would definitely check those out for her. And if you have the spare change, I would definitely recommend picking her up. That should be everything. Thank you for enjoying this video. If you agree with my opinions or if you want to voice your own, there is a comment section for you to try that out. And if you like the video, there is a button for that. And that should be everything. And if you want to see when more of these videos come out, definitely hit that subscribe button. And until next time, bye.